Before the implementation of the guardianship program here in Greece, unaccompanied children who came to this country faced a lot of difficulties and challenges in accessing basic rights such as legal representation, social services and support, psychological support, and they also faced danger as well from being exploited and abused. Having this massive inflow of unaccompanied children arriving in Greece in 2014 onwards, METAdrasi saw this as an opportunity to address the lack of guardianship for unaccompanied children. In other words, these children needed someone as their parent, as their guardian, to address their needs, to cover their needs, especially their access to the legal services, asylum process, and social support. The institution evolved. There were numerous efforts in order to establish a holistic framework for covering the needs of unaccompanied children. And in that respect, as of the 1st of January 2024, we began there was a national framework which was established for unaccompanied children. And this was due to the law that came into force in 2022. And that particular law also covered the law that initiated the unaccompanied framework, the framework for unaccompanied children, which was in 2018, that never became implemented. So now we have a program that is based, it's a legal framework, and therefore there are more children that can be benefited and supported by the scheme. The implementation of the program that involves, first of all, the children, each child who arrives in Greece and is separated from their parents or is unaccompanied, they are assigned to a guardian. So this guardian who is called the mandated guardianship person, is appointed to the child, and the child meets this person. They try to establish a very good relationship because the guardian is there to support the child in every aspect of his or her life, living here in Greece or while living here in Greece. This means the guardianship mandated person legally represents them in all areas, such as the asylum procedure, schooling, which is very important, health issues, and also living in a shelter, and generally providing for the well-being. A very good tool that the guardianship mandated person that is using in this case is the best interest assessment form. This particular form is very comprehensive, and the guardianship mandated person speaks with the child, and together they talk about the needs of the child, and what is important is that the child has the opportunity to speak, to say his or her view about what is best for them in cooperation with a mandated person. First of all, there is immediate appointment of a guardianship mandated person to the child, and that prevents any delays in accessing all these services that the child has a right to have. There is very good coordination, which means that the mandated guardianship person has been very well trained before they are assigned to the child. This also, there is very good coordination, as the Ministry of Asylum and Migration who supports all this particular program, and the guardians themselves. Also, as a legal guardians, we are able to help children access every aspect in their everyday life, which is schooling, recreational activities, shelters, putting them into families. So these are all very good practices that help us cover the needs of the children. First of all, the guardianship mandated person is assigned to 15 children. This is not very beneficial because the needs of the unaccompanied child are very complex, and the guardianship mandated person must not be in a position to prioritize the needs of children. All children must be prioritized. So sometimes the number 15 can be a bit overwhelming when it comes to helping the children. Also, there are some bureaucratic procedures that can take a long time, such as reunification processes, or some process that, for example, the age assessment procedures that may take a long time for the child. So that obviously hinders their prospects for immediate covering of their needs. Oh, I can see the program evolving at a very good rate because it's a law, and because there's the new Pact of Migration and Asylum that will be put into implementation on the 1st of January 2026, which states that the guardianship program is to be implemented at a European level. I can say that Greece is way ahead in this, and this will be very beneficial for all children living here in Greece. And also there will be an opportunity in the next few years for all state agencies that do not acknowledge the existence of the guardianship program now. In time, they will acknowledge this service, this program, and how this program helps, assists the children from darkness to light. And that's what we're aiming for. As a guardianship mandated person, I support 15 children, and most of these children they live in precarious conditions, others live in shelters, and others live in hospitals. So I would like to pinpoint some of the vulnerable cases. And in one case, there is a child who is 6.5 years old, and she's been residing in a hospital for the past 4 years due to a very severe disability, and she has not been able to go to a family. So the guardianship mandated person, with the help, obviously with a General Secretariat for Vulnerable Persons and Institutional Protection, we all are trying to help this child find a family. The positive outcome is that a family has been found. So we are hoping that in the next few months, the family, through the process of fostering, will be able to take this child after 4 years of residing in a hospital. So this is a very good case.